देव यदि यते तत्र पुमान् अपावृता
यदि यते तत्र पुमान् अपावृताः
सत्त्वे च तस्मिन् भगवान् वासुदेवो
सत्त्वे च तस्मिन् भगवान् वासुदेवो
यदोक्षजेमसा
यदोक्षजे मे नमसा विधीयते।
Can someone recite, please?
Prabhuji, your voice is cutting down, Prabhu.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah, I want to recite, Prabhu. Sattvam vishuddham vasudeva shabditam
सत्वं विशुद्धं वसुदेव शब्दितं
यदीयते तत्र पुमान् अपावृतः
यदीयते तत्र पुमानपावृतः
सत्त्वे च तस्मिन् भगवान् वासुदेवो।
सत्त्वे च तस्मिन् भगवान् वासुदेवो
I lost the screen.
Okay, I'm sharing. Now, can you hear my voice? Okay.
Yeah, now it's okay, Prabhu.
Okay. Yeah. Can someone recite, please, from the starting?
Shall I repeat again, Prabhu?
Yes, Mataji, go ahead.
Yeah. Sattvam vishuddham vasudeva shabditam
Sattvam vishuddham vasudeva shabditam
यदीयते तत्र पुमान् अपावृतः
यदीयते तत्र पुमानपावृतः
सत्त्वे च तस्मिन् भगवान् वासुदेवो
सत्त्वे च तस्मिन्
तस्मिन् भगवान् वासुदेवो
यदोक्षजो मे नमसा विधीयते।
यदोक्षजो मे नमसा विधीयते।
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. We don't hear you, Prabhu.
I'm so sorry. I don't know. Zoom crashed suddenly. Yeah. Can someone recite, please, the words again?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, I can try.
Yeah.
Sattvam vishuddham vasudeva shabditam
Sattvam vishuddham vasudeva shabditam
यदीयते तत्र पुमानपावृतः
यदीयते तत्र पुमान् अपावृतः
सत्त्वे च तस्मिन् भगवान् वासुदेवो
सत्त्वे च तस्मिन् भगवान् वासुदेवो
यथोक्षजे मे नमसा विधीयते
यदोक्षजो मे नमसा विधीयते।
हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Translation. I'm all Krishna consciousness is always pure consciousness, in which the Supreme Personality of Godhead, known as Vasudeva, is revealed without any covering. So these words is spoken by Lord Shiva, Mahadev, to his beloved wife Sati Devi. While Lord Shiva is saying that he is always worshipping Vasudeva. Vasudeva is primarily here super soul, Paramatma, Vasudeva Sarvamiti. So here we have these two words, Vasudeva and Vasudeva. In first line you have Vasudeva, and in third line you have Bhagavan Vasudeva. So Vasudeva is a pure state of mind, pure consciousness, Vasudeva. Vasudeva means Krishna himself. When in a pure state of mind, one can have darshan of Krishna. That's what it means. So Prabhupada is saying that living entity is constitutionally pure. But because of avidya, he identifies with matter. But once he again takes up to devotional service, he understands that Krishna consciousness is the original pure consciousness. At that moment, he attains Shuddha Sattva. And Shuddha Sattva is under the control of internal potency of the Lord. And Shuddha Sattva means basically transcendental nature. So we have material nature, gunas, three gunas, tamas, rajas, and sattva. Shuddha Sattva is transcendental to that, spiritual nature. And when one is situated in Krishna consciousness through devotional service, he attains his Shuddha Sattva, transcendental mode. And this state is original state of the Atma. And that state is called Vasudeva. Vasudeva. So in Vasudeva, in the state of Vasudeva, Vasudeva appears. Vasudeva appears means when our chitta, manas, and ahankara, everything gets purified, senses, indriya, everything gets purified. In the pure consciousness, in the pure chitta, we can see the darshan, we can have darshan of Krishna, the reflection of Krishna's form. So that is what it means. And here Lord Shiva is always in samadhi. He is always in that Shuddha Sattva. He is not under the control of Daiviyesha Gunamai, the Trigunya, the three gunas. He is transcendental. He is not different from Krishna himself. He is as good as Krishna. He is as good as Krishna. That is the position of Mahadev. And he is always worshipping Vasudeva in his heart. And he is always offering obeisances in samadhi, in trance. And also he is, whoever he sees is off, he's seeing his Vasudeva in everybody's heart, in offering obeisances to everybody. He's not seeing the jivas who are conditioned with ignorance. He's only seeing that his own Lord, Vasudeva, is in everybody's heart and he is everywhere. In this way, he is in trance. And he is not in trance by his own effort. He is in trance automatically by the dint of his devotional service. So that spiritual energy, Shuddha Sattva, he gives him that constant trance. So he's always in samadhi. He's always doing yoga. deep meditation, the highest stage of meditation, samadhi, offering obeisances to Vasudeva, Krishna, the super soul of this universe, the Shirodakshai Vishnu. So here, why is speaking these words to Sati Devi is we learned last week, right, where Daksha and other rishis are performing yajna, and Lord Shiva, Mahadev, was insulted there because Lord Shiva, Daksha thinks that Mahadev did not respect him. He is my son-in-law and I'm father-in-law. He should have respected me. But spiritually, Daksha is Jiva, whereas Shiva is Ishvara. Is Ishvara. He is as good as Krishna himself. He is Krishna's transformation when it's in front. It's not Krishna's transformation, Krishna's energy's transformation. Basically, Sankarshana Tattvas, when it contact with Maya, that's when the Shambhu appears and is completely pure. So he's very elevated. He's Ishvara himself, and he's pure devotee of the Lord. Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambhu. So he insults Lord Shiva and his followers. And his followers also start cursing. So he curses, Daksha curses Mahadev and his followers, and Mahadev doesn't talk anything. He's in meditation. And his followers, Nandishwara, Nandi, he counter curses Daksha and all the assembled Brahmanas, that the Brahmanas, because of this insult to such a great personality, all the Brahmanas will be poor by nature, and they fill their belly by begging, and they will lose their piety and their purity if they don't follow things properly. So this cursing goes on, and the Bhrigu Rishi also curses the followers of Lord Shiva, that whoever worships Shiva as ultimate object, they end up being atheist, or they end up being Mayavadis. And also whoever takes into the worship of Lord Shiva, they end up taking intoxication, wine and meat. So this sort of cursing goes on back and forth. Eventually Lord Shiva gets up and leaves the place without saying anything. And then the yajna completes, and after thousands of years, Daksha becomes Prajapati. So he becomes even more puffed up by his position. He's so much proud. So he performs the yajna, Vajpayee yajna and Brihaspati yajna, these two yajnas. For this, he invites everybody, all the demigods, all the main rishis and munis and everybody, but except Lord Shiva. He invites everybody, but he doesn't invite Mahadev. And Sati Devi, she sees into the sky and seeing that all the demigods, they are going with their wives to attend the ceremony. They're going in the airplanes. The sky is filled with all these amazing, opulent airplanes, and the wives of the demigods, they are wearing all the jewelry and very opulent dress, clothing, and everything. And Sati Devi sees that, and she has desired to also go along with her husband Mahadev, but she was not invited. But she thinks that, who is my father? I can go. You can go to a friend's place or father's place or husband's place uninvited. You don't need invitation to go to their place. So my father doesn't have to invite me. I can still go. That is my birthplace. All I can see my sisters, because she has 15 more sisters. Total there are 16 sisters or 16 daughters Daksha has. So she will meet her sisters and their children and the husbands and the mother and mother's sisters and whole relatives. So she has this strong desire to go. Then she approaches Mahadev that, no, I want to go there. And Mahadev says that Daksha, he may be your father, but he is completely envious of me. He's proud of his material accumulation and his position. So even though you go to a relative's place, if he doesn't talk with you sweetly and he disrespects you, dishonors you, then what is the point of going there? It just, if person hurts with a arrow, still okay, but if a relative hurts with words, we cannot be peaceful, because those words hurt our hearts every day and night, because they are spoken by our relatives. So Mahadev wants his beloved wife Sati Devi that please don't go. If you go, means anyways, I'm not going, but if you want to go all alone, it will not be good for your future. They will insult you, and that will not be good for you, because Mahadev, Lord Shiva knows past, present, and future, everything. So he knows what is going to happen. But still he wants Sati Devi. But Sati Devi is like pacing in and out in the room. She doesn't know, she has a strong desire to go because of, so much affection that she has for her family, sisters and mother and everybody else, that she leaves Mahadev and she goes alone to the yajna, to the sacrificial ceremony. And there she gets insulted by Daksha. Daksha insults Sati Devi and Mahadev and their followers. And Sati Devi gets so much furious, angry, and also sad that she wanted to give up the body, because that body has come from that father, Daksha. She wanted to cut that connection with the father by destroying that body. So she, with her yogic power, ignites a fire, self-immolation, and she turns into ashes. So it's very, after that, there is a lot of bloodshed happens. Lord Shiva becomes so angry that he, all his followers, all the ghosts and owls and all the demons, they create havoc, they create bloodshed, they kill everybody in the arena of Daksha. It's like a bloodbath. They kill everybody. Anyways, we will talk about that next time. But here, there is one more reason why Sati Devi wants to end her life. And that reason is that once it is connected to Lord Ramachandra's pastime, actually. When Sita Devi was kidnapped by Ravana, Ramachandra is like searching in the forest for Sita Mata, where is Sita? Where is Sita? And he's like completely bewildered. He became mad that, where is Sita? And he was like, then Sati Devi sees that Ramachandra is, you always chant Ram's name, Ram's name. But why? He is Supreme Personality of Godhead, but he is so mad and is crying for his wife. Doesn't he know that his wife is kidnapped by Ravan? Why is he crying like that? But actually, as per the Leela Vichar, it is past time, and Ramachandra is experiencing a rasa there, Vipralamba rasa. But it seems like a human-like emotions, seems like he is suffering, but it's not. It's a spiritual emotion. So Sati Devi says, then Lord Shiva says that he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. If you have any doubt, you can go and test him. So Sati Devi goes to the same forest and she takes the form of Sita Devi. And she goes in front of Lord Ramachandra. And as soon as Lord Ramachandra sees the Sati Devi who looks like Sita Devi because she has taken the form. Still, he doesn't get bewildered. Doesn't say that Sita, I have found you. He says that, oh Sati, what are you doing here? He offers pranam to her. And Sati Devi completely bewildered. She understood, yes, Ramachandra is a super soul, is a Paramatma of everybody. So unnecessarily have disturbed his pastime. And she shies away and goes back to Mahadev. And then Mahadev understands that, yes, she has taken that form, and she tested Ramachandra. And Ramachandra quickly, without any doubt, obviously, is a Paramatma. Yeah, he found that she is Sati Devi, wife of Lord Shiva. He offered obeisances to her that why you are here. So then, yes, I agree that Ramachandra is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is your Lord of your heart. Then she doesn't say that she has taken the form of Sita Devi. Sati Devi doesn't say that she has taken the form of Sita Devi to Mahadev. But Mahadev knows that she has taken the form of Sita Devi. So from that day onwards, Mahadev keeps Sati Devi away from him because he treats Sita as mother. And once she has taken the form of Sita Devi, he keeps her away, and he doesn't treat her like wife anymore. So then Sati Devi understood that the only remedy for that is she has to destroy that body and take one more body, and again join Shiva. So this incident has facilitated that Sati Devi give up that body and take the new body as Parvati Devi, the daughter of Himalayas. So that's how Parvati Devi appears, and then she gets married to Lord Shiva. So that is the pastime. That is the real reason why Sati Devi wants to end her life. And the second reason is that she wants to disconnect from Daksha, because her body has come from Daksha. She wants to disconnect that relationship. She wants to end that relationship. So here, Lord Shiva is here saying that my Lord is Vasudeva. Lord Shiva has many aspects. One is Lord Shiva in this universe. One is Lord Shiva, Shambhu with Mahavishnu. There's one more Lord Shiva who is called Shadashiva in Vaikunta, who is Vishnu himself actually. So the Shiva Tattva has variety also in it. And there are Rudras who are Jivas but very closely connected to Lord Shiva. It's not so easy to understand the Shiva Tattva. The Gaudiyas, we accept Lord Shiva as Ashraya Vigraha, as Guru, as Acharya. And we worship him in that way, that he is our Guru, he is our Acharya. And most importantly, we worship him as Gopeshwar Mahadev in Vrindavan. That is the original identity of Shiva. So we have Shiva in this universe, we have Shiva with Mahavishnu, we have Shiva in Kailash, but the original Shiva is Gopeshwar Mahadev in Vrindavan. In the Ishwar of the Gopis, or for whom the Gopis are the Ishwara. So the original Shiva is in Vrindavan, he is guarding the Dasa Mandal. He doesn't allow any unqualified people into that Rasa Mandal area. And he himself is a Gopi there. So he also participates in Rasa Leela, and he also guards the Rasa Mandal. So originally for Gaudiyas, that is the original form of Lord Shiva. And he is an associate of Gopis. He is an associate of Gopis. He is a Gopi himself, and he is also an associate of Gopi. That is the original form that we accept, Gaudiyas accept. That there are many other forms in Vaikunta and in Kailash and in the universe itself, in Kashi and many other places. There are many expansion and many other expansion of the expansions. Or Shiva Tattva is like that. He's very glorious. Okay, that is his transcendental position. So coming back to this here, this commentary by Prabhupada here is saying, Prabhupada explaining that Shuddha Sattva means Vasudeva. Is explained by Jiva Goswami, which I've already explained, that Vasudeva is a state of consciousness, pure consciousness, Shuddha Sattva consciousness. When one attains this consciousness, he will automatically have darshan of Krishna's Naam, Rup, Guna and Lila. And all these material propensities are destroyed. He will see face to face Krishna. We all discuss all these things where Lord Shiva is always in Samadhi and is always seeing his Lord. So when you attain this stage of Shuddha Sattva or the stage of Vasudeva, then Lord will reveal himself, and then at that time the revelation is called, in that revelation it's called Adokshaja. Means you perceive the Lord not through material senses, not through material mind and ego and everything. Your senses are completely spiritualized, and that will let you have darshan of Krishna. And that darshan of Krishna is not by our own effort, it is by the mercy of Yogamaya of Krishna. So that stage is called Adokshaja, because Lord can be perceived only through the spiritual senses by the mercy of Yogamaya. We cannot understand God by Krishna by our own speculative mind and our own imagination. We cannot imagine things. You know that Advegan Paratattva Vastu, the non-dual substance, spiritual substance. You cannot capture him with your imagination. You cannot see him by your own senses. He has to reveal himself to you. Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena, when our eyes are anointed with love, which is spiritual eyes. So we get spiritual eyes, Adokshaja. Then we can see Adokshaja, Krishna. The Lord will reveal himself. We cannot demand Lord to appear in front of us. We can only do seva, and Lord will appear himself to us in our pure consciousness. Seva means what? Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. Vaidhi Bhakti. We do seva, we do Vaidhi Bhakti, and Lord will appear to us. Means the Naam will show Nami. And since we chant Krishna's name, we see Krishna's form. When we see Krishna's form, then we see Krishna's qualities. And then we see Krishna's associates. Who are Krishna's associates? Gopis and Gopas. We see them. And then we get the taste. We get ruchi that, oh, this Gopa is serving Krishna so nicely. This Gopi is serving Krishna so nicely. I also want to serve like that Gopi or that Gopa. Wish I can serve. I want the mercy of that Gopi. I want the mercy of that Gopa. The ruchi will come. The ruchi come, and that causes strong attachment towards that follower of that who's serving Krishna, that Gopa or Gopi, and that Ashakti will come to serve just like that Gopi or Gopa, to serve like that. So that is the way into Raganuga Bhakti. So till then we always do Vaidhi Bhakti. Till we attain Ruchi, we will be doing Vaidhi Bhakti. But this Vaidhi Bhakti is oriented towards Raganuga Bhakti, not simply Vaidhi, not pure Vaidhi Bhakti. So the Vaidhi Bhakti that we are doing is not pure Vaidhi Bhakti. It is a Vaidhi Bhakti oriented towards Raganuga Bhakti. That is what it is. That is what Srila Prabhupada and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given to us. And that's a glorious thing. That is our Abhidaya. So in this way, when we attain that Ruchi, Lord himself will dance in our heart, will do his pastimes in our heart. Okay. And of course, all this is by the mercy of pure devotee. When you hear Katha from pure devotee, Punya Shravana Kirtana. So when we do Shravanam and Kirtanam in the association of pure devotee. If you read books given by pure devotee, that is good. If you can hear the tape of the pure devotee, that is even better. But if you hear the word, the Shabda of pure devotee coming from his lotus mouth directly in the assembly, that's even better. And the topmost one is to actually be very close to him and hear attentively his submissive mind, so that the Shabda Brahma can enter into our heart. And along with that, the Kripa Drishti will also follow on us. Kripa Drishti. This Kripa Drishti of pure devotee is also very important. Shabda Brahma and Kripa Drishti. And the Kripa Drishti is nothing but, it is a combination of Samvita and Aladini Shakti. When a pure devotee looks at you, he looks at you with a lot of compassion. It is imbued with Samvita and Aladini Shakti that will enter into your heart if you are open to his darshan and his vani, everything. If you are sincere. So that's why it says Lavamatra sadhu sangha sarva siddhi hoy. Even a moment association, you'll get all perfection. What does it mean, moment? Just a moment is enough for a pure devotee to look at you, and your life will change. Of course, we should be sincere to accept that. That is very important thing. Love is two-way. We get love from others. From there, we also need to reciprocate that love. So here, Lord Shiva is such a pure devotee. We always hanker that he has his Kripa Drishti on us always, and give us Krishna Bhakti, Braja Bhakti, following in the footsteps of Brajvasis. Okay. So also many people say that, oh, Lord Shiva, Krishna worshipped Lord Shiva, so Lord Shiva is greater. How can, then why, if Krishna is greater, then why he is worshipping Lord Shiva? Now, Krishna worshipped Lord Shiva to get son from Jambavati, So, and also Ramachandra also worshipped Lord Shiva at Rameshwaram. Then many people say that why Krishna has to worship Lord Shiva. So we are in Gita, Krishna says, Yeta ma prapadyante, tam satai bhajami ham. So in whatever way devotee approaches, I reciprocate. When devotee worships Krishna, Krishna also worships his devotee. That is what it is. That is the beauty of Krishna. Krishna doesn't, he reciprocates his love for his devotees. And also, it's other way also. So we have to understand the relationship between Krishna and Shiva. It's very intimate. There are three ways to understand. One is Tattva, based on Tattva. One is based on Aishwarya, and one is based on Madhurya. So in Tattva, we know that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Lord Shiva is an expansion of Krishna. It's like in Brahma Samhita it is said, Krishna is milk, then Lord Shiva is yogurt or curd. So Lord Shiva cannot become Krishna, can never be become. He is always subservient. He's as good as Krishna, but he's always a subservient. Ashraya Vigraha. He's a guru, Ashraya Vigraha. Very close to Sankarshan Tattva. And that is Tattva. Then Aishwarya. Aishwarya means Lord Krishna is always helping Lord Shiva with his powers to destroy demons. Krishna is helping Lord Shiva. There are many pastimes like that. And Madhurya, this is where they're very important for us. Madhurya, Krishna is worshipping Lord Shiva. Krishna is behaving like a human. Krishna is not human. He is Supreme Personality of Godhead. But he behaves like human to experience emotions, to experience rasa and bhava, the human-like pastimes. It's called Naravat Leela. So in Naravat Leela only you get Madhurya. Otherwise, in Aishwarya, it's all awe and reverence. Chaturbhujas, Vishnu is there. So in Naravat Leela, Krishna worships, or Ram worships, like human-like, not human. God, human-like. So that's why Ram worships Shiva in the Madhurya and the sweet. It's a sweetness. It's a sweetness of Ramachandra. And Krishna worshipping Shiva. That's the sweetness of Ramachandra. Sweetness of Krishna. So there's a three ways to understand this: Tattva, Aishwarya, and Madhurya. Yeah. But also Lord Shiva is directly coming from Sankarshan Tattva. Sankarshan Tattva is Balaram. He is a devotee of, that's why he's chanting Ram. Ram means actually Balaram. He is also Ram Chandra, because from Balaram you have all the incarnations are coming, even Ramachandra also. So original Mula Sankarshan is Balaram. So that's why he's chanting always Ram. So there are many glories of Lord Shiva. He is Ananta. So we will pause here. If anybody have any questions.